What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? So I'm back at it. I know it's early. I know I'm probably gonna be up on this thing by myself, but that's okay. Y'all, I woke up and I got called in to do my cross watchers reading. So I wanted to jump in and just see where is the connection with, if you like, watch this. If you're dealing with an Aries, I'm gonna look and see where the connection with that Aries is headed. Okay. What's up, Kristen? Oh, wow. I literally fell asleep immediately after yesterday's live. And when I wake up at midnight and now 1 a.m., I know that's right. Good rising, beautiful soul. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. But I'm not gonna do too much rambling. I'm just gonna jump straight in and hopefully not be on this thing too long, okay? So we're gonna do Aries at 50 seconds. Let's do 55 because I love that number. I love 5. All right, what's up? What's good? What's going on, Aries? So you scared me too, Cosmo. Let's jump in. Those of you all that are dealing with an Aries, let's see. Where is this connection headed? If you're dealing with an Aries, where is the connection headed? Guys, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else, okay? Thank you all for smashing that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. All right, Spirit, for my collective that are dealing with an Aries, can you please allow my collective to have some clarity and insight as to where the connection is going with the Aries in their life? Where is okay, thank you, Spirit. So we have, wow, the Magician card. We have the Fool card, the Ace of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the 7 of Swords. Damn. The Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. I have to be honest with you. I do feel like that there's going to be like the obstacle here in this connection is kind of like having a fresh, like wiping the slate clean. The challenge here is like there could be some naive energy because this person's mindset, the Aries' mindset as it pertains to this connection is the 10 of Wands. So the Aries' mindset, they are burdened by this connection, okay? And it does look like that in the next 30 days, there is some lying, cheating, stealing, manipulation, playing on people's emotions, word games, twisting people's words around and things like that in the next 30 days. And I have to be honest with you, it's like the best possible future for this connection is a passionate new beginning, okay? So like the best possible future is like coming together for some passionate sex or something like that. But the challenge here, the obstacle of what's getting in the way of having success is the Fool card. It's almost like, it's like either there's a naive expectation that a passionate rendezvous would just wipe the slate clean, or there's that challenge and or an obstacle really putting down everything that has transpired in this connection here. So I have to be honest, like straight out the gate, I'm not getting high hopes. Like this connection, it's really going like it's based off of the person's mindset. This person is ready to put this connection down. The Aries is. And because the Aries' mindset is in the place of putting this connection down, it appears to me that they are out here energetically or entertaining other options here with the 7 of Swords being the energy around this connection in the next 30 days. So let's see. What is your advice for my collective that is dealing with an Aries? How are you advising my collective that is dealing with an Aries? Fireplace. Okay, so I do feel like that Spirit is saying, let doubt rest. Like there's a need to, whatever type of mental doubt or self-doubt or lack of self-worth that you may be experiencing, I do feel like that is something that Spirit is wanting you to address. I do feel like that you are, I don't know, if you listen, Linda, if you're dealing with an Aries and you can take some accountability and you can acknowledge the fact that maybe this person is viewing this connection as the 10 of Wands as a burden because of your constant need for reassurance, I would say this, if you could put some self-work in, if you could put some self-care in, and really turn that self-assurance into an inside job and less of an outside job, I actually see the opportunity for this to kind of renew. But this person's mindset, they are burdened by the constant reassurance that you may need, okay? So I could be speaking to a Gemini, a Virgo, an Aquarius. Good rising, she is me. Early bird gets the worm. You ain't never told no lie. And I just got head chills too. Let's move into those of you all dealing with a Taurus. Hey, Kristen. All right, those of you all dealing with the Taurus, let's jump in and see where this connection is headed. And guys, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. I want to thank you all for smashing that thumbs up button. All right, Spirit, tap me in for my collective that is dealing with the Taurus. Y'all, that cat. It's like, this is his witching hour for sure. He be on the prowl. Let's see, Spirit, where is this connection headed for my collective in the Taurus? Wow, we have the Two of Cups. Oh, the Chariot card. The Seven of Swords. The Queen of Wands. Yikes. And the Five of Cups. Here's the thing. The next big thing that is happening in this connection is, I feel like that this is, if you're dealing with a Taurus, it's going from a sneaky link, friends with benefits, whatever that case may be, into a more structured partnership. That's the next big thing that's happening in the connection with this Taurus. However, in the next 30 days, I do see that the energy around this is the Five of Cups. It's almost like you're unable, in the next 30 days, I see a connection with the Taurus that it's like you're going towards partnership, but there's also this struggle with moving towards partnership because of the way that you all moved in the beginning. Okay. So what they're saying is like, because we do have the Seven of Swords here. And I feel like that, to be honest with you, is you and this person were sneaking around. Okay. Or there was line cheating, stealing between the two of you all. Okay. But in the next 30 days, I do see that there is a struggle to get over what has taken place in the past. Even if there is, like, you had a lie to your ex about what you was doing just so you could go hang out with the Taurus. And now that you and the Taurus are moving into a more structured relationship, the energy is like, Taurus was over here lying, or they was going along with a lie for me. What is it? Are they doing that towards me? It's like in the back of your mind. I do, in the next 30 days, I do see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the obstacle here with having a successful outcome is the Chariot card. It is about overcoming the obstacles. In this particular Chariot, it's labeled desires. So I do feel like that someone is wondering, is the desire? So the obstacle with this connection is someone's wondering, is someone's true desire in this connection the thrill of the chase? And because there's no more chasing and no more sneaking around in this connection, is that going to hinder the progress here? This person's mindset as it pertains to this connection is the Queen of Wands. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I would lean more towards Pisces, Aries, or Cancer, if I'm going to be honest with you. This person's mindset when it comes to this connection, I do see them being very confident, very charismatic, willing to like withstand the fire, the pressure. So what is my collective's advice as it pertains to this connection with the Taurus? Good rising. So yeah, see, it says a shiny facade often conceals a fragile core. Be wary of temptation that seems too perfect. So I do feel like that Spirit is advising you, like, don't jump into this Two of Cups situation. And I do see that that is the next big change between you and this Taurus. So Spirit is advising you, giving you some foresight. Don't jump into this without addressing those issues that are quiet but consistent. There is a need to address that here within this situation, okay? But I do feel like that you can expect a sudden surprise or change in events in a good way. Yeah. Renewal, clarity. Absolutely. I do see some sudden changes in like sweeping away what no longer serves you. So it's like, even though you guys started out in that mindset, there is something that happens and transpires within the next 30 days, which allows for you all to take that broom and to sweep that cobwebs out, and for you all to actually move into a more intimate, vulnerable space in this connection here. So where is this connection headed? It is headed to a more unison, harmonious connection with structure around it. But in the next 30 days, it is going to require a cleanup process, okay? I could be speaking to a Cancer, an Aries, a Pisces. I could be speaking to a Leo or a Sagittarius. Just take it as it resonates, okay? All right, what's up? What's good? What's going on? Those of you all that are dealing with the Gemini, let's jump in. Excuse me. Let's jump in and see, where is this connection with the Gemini headed? Guys, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Good rising, Anita. I have noticed your comments on the back end for sure. Thank you so much for your support to the channel. I love your energy exchange. Let's tap in, Spirit. Those of my collective dealing with the Gemini, where is this connection headed? Ooh, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Magician, the Ace of Cups. This is Gemini's mindset towards this connection, is the Ace of Cups. And oh my goodness, and the World card. Oh my goodness. And the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. My. It sure looks good tonight up in here for those of you all dealing with the Gemini. I see the next big change, the next big thing that's going on inside of this connection is an opportunity that is more tangible. It is, and this person is saying, I have the seed and I have the nourishment that is needed to ensure growth. I'm willing to water this plant. I'm not willing to just plant this seed and expect you to put in all the work. This Gemini is saying that they're willing to water this seed as well. So this Gemini is coming into this situation with the mindset of being emotionally open and emotionally vulnerable here, okay? Now, the biggest challenge that is getting in the way of a successful outcome is the Three of Wands, okay? So there is a need to clear up one's mindset here, okay? Like someone's foresight the lack thereof is interfering with the successful outcome of this connection, okay? Yeah, the Four of Swords, because, well, I have to be honest with you. You're going to have to go talk to somebody else if you don't like it. You and this Gemini definitely have a history, and there has been a painful ending between you and this Gemini. And so there is a period of healing here, okay? There is a period of healing. And I do feel like that, I don't give a damn if this is the masculine person or you're the feminine person. I don't care. the masculine energy inside of you is needing healing. Okay. And that is, and because of that lack of healing with that masculine energy, it is affecting the foresight of this connection. Okay. But it looks like that in the next 30 days, the energy that is surrounding this connection is closing out, addressing, it's tying up those loose ends. So addressing that area where you still feel the 10 of swords, addressing that, gaining the clarity. This person is willing, like this person's mindset is they want to water and nourish. And for the sake of the 10 of swords, I want to say that this Ace of Cups is showing up in the element of the ointment. This person's mindset is they want to show up with the medicine for the wound that they caused. They have the mindset of putting that energy in. This isn't a Gemini that is saying, look, I don't want to talk about the past. Let's leave it there and let's just move forward. This isn't that person. They're coming here willing to talk about the past, put the medicine on it, and in hopes of moving forward. I could be speaking to a Gemini, a Virgo, a Leo, a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Capricorn. Maybe even in Aries, just take it as it resonates. What is the advice here, Spirit, for those that are dealing with this particular Gemini? Oh my goodness, coffee maker, awakening, energy flow, something crucial is brewing, set to stream into your future. You see what I'm saying? The challenge here, the biggest obstacle is your foresight, futuristic thinking. And Spirit is advising you to prepare for sudden changes coming in. And Spirit wants you to be open to how these changes are going to affect your future. So I have to be honest with you. I'm speaking to someone that is cross-watching for a Gemini that, like, if you have been like feeling stuck and unable to move forward or unable to see past your nose, Spirit is saying that the vision is going to begin to be cleared up the moment that you allow your masculine energy to go into hibernation and go through some resting. It's going to allow you to see your future from a clearer perspective. Okay, that's just a little something extra. It ain't got nothing to do with necessarily this connection. It's just that someone needs to understand that your foresight is clouded and jaded due to a wounded masculine perspective. Yes, push a nudge through pain. Growth comes when you're forced to move. Masculine energy, but it's like you're being forced to move and change the way that you're taking action. Grand Rising, Crystal, Grand Rising. All right, for those of you all dealing with the Cancer, let's see, where is this connection headed? You did. It's okay. You ain't never late. You're right on time. All right. Those of you all dealing... Uh-oh, not yet. Not yet. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Those of you all dealing with the Cancer, let's dive in and see, where is this connection headed? Guys, remember, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. If you would like a more personalized reading, you can find those over on the ManjulaAwakening.com. Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in for those dealing with the Cancer. Where is this connection headed? Clear, concise messages for my collective that is dealing with the Cancer. Where is this connection headed? Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, The Five of Cups. The Moon card. And the Hermit card. Yeah, and I'm going to be honest with you. Where is this connection headed in the next 30 days? Is definitely headed to you not seeing this situation clearly, which is going to lead to a period of separation. Because this person's mindset when it comes to this connection is they are focusing on the laws. Okay. I mean, the best possible future for this connection is the Five of Pentacles. I gotta be honest with you, baby. Who am I talking to? Those of you all dealing with a Cancer. This is one of them to just kind of like, just, it's not funny. Let me fix my shit. For those of you all dealing with the Cancer, it's just best to kind of like start the fuck over. I have to be honest with you. This is one of them just to go back to the drawing board. The obstacle here, what's getting in the way of you all having a successful outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. And I'm going to be honest with you. Either somebody's broke, okay? Somebody's broke and like the other person, like there's a status different. Thank you, Spirit. They don't even have to be broke. There's just a status different. Someone is better off established than the other person is. And because of that, someone has the tendency to feel like that they're either going to be used, or the other one feels like that they're being pitied and receiving some sort of handout. So that status indifference, or that status difference here, is really interfering with the success of this connection. The energy around this connection for the next 30 days is the Moon card. Fears and anxiety are driving this shit completely. It's like, I have to be honest with you. I have to be honest with you. It looks like that it's the Cancer that may actually be experiencing some sort of financial, like, you know what I'm saying? They feel like that they're not financially sound in the way that you are. And they're allowing that insecurity or something to precede the development of this connection here. So, like, the best possible future for this connection is to let that motherfucker sit out there, because, like, let them sit in that Five of Pentacles, because y'all know, especially if you watched that live last night, there is something to be learned and embraced in that Five of Pentacles mindset. So somebody inside of this connection really does need to kind of like, they just need that moment to kind of like sit and contemplate in the Five of Pentacles, because, when you're in the Five of Pentacles, you really are kind of like all hopes lost and kind of like looking for a miracle. And somebody's needing a miracle in order to help them shift their energetic frequency. So, look, Cancer is the only card that came out here. A Virgo, Cancer energy. Let me see. What is those of my collective that is dealing with the Cancer? How are you advising them as it pertains to this? Look, prophecy, guidance, and actions. Recent readings hold a message. Execute quickly to achieve your goal. Like, baby, that's my Ace of Swords. Okay, that's one of my Ace of Swords for this deck. I definitely feel like that is like absolute truth. And the moment that you're willing to embrace that, it's like this person will be able to sit in that Five of Pentacles energy and embrace their miracle and incorporate that so that their frequency can shift. And then it does look like that does allow for some sort of balance that will bring about some sort of sudden change. Okay, and it looks like it's a change that could be for the good, but right now things are just very much so murky and unclear for the next 30 days when it comes to the connection with the Cancer. I could be speaking to a Cancer. Virgo, possibly, just take it as it resonates. What's up, Oran 2888? What's up, boo? All right, let's jump into those of you all dealing with the Leo. $25 even. Somebody could be 25, or there could be something significant with the number 7. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in for those dealing with the Leo. For those dealing with a Leo, where is this connection headed between the Leo and my collective? Guys, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. And thank you in advance for double smashing that screen, double tap and thumbs up and whatever it is. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in. Tap me in. Where is the connection with the Leo and my collective headed? So we have Judgment coming out. Judgment, the Knight of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the Knight of, no, that's the Page of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles. I do see the 2 of you all collaborating, but it's collaborating. This connection with the Leo, it is headed towards collaboration. But I like this particular collaboration because it's collaboration. It's collaboration from the perspective of learning. Okay, so this is definitely given. It's not necessarily given, what is it called? Apprenticeship, but it is, I guess we will call it apprenticeship, but you have something to learn from them and they have something to learn from you. This person, the Leo's mindset as it pertains to this connection is union. Okay, it's harmony, getting on the same page, building a strong foundation. The next big thing that's going to happen in this connection is the Judgment card. So after some sort of time, Judgment is renewal. Somebody is returning. So the next big thing between you and the Leo is the Leo returning with desire for relationship in mind. Okay. Now, the obstacle is the Knight of Swords. You got some shit to say, and I think you need to be careful about the way that you say it, or vice versa. The Knight of Swords, I want you to, the obstacle is moving things too quickly, not pacing yourself, okay? I mistakenly tried to call this the Knight of Pentacles, but it is the Page of Pentacles, but nothing happens by coincidence in my readings, and I do feel like that there is a need to take a slow and steady approach to this because the challenge and or obstacle is the Knight of Wands, kind of getting carried away. Maybe what's up, Samir, some, baby. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna stick with some. It's too early. But I do feel like that moving things too quickly or allowing your tongue to get the best of you does have the potential to present an obstacle here. But I have to be honest with you. If you and this Leo are willing to approach this, they have the mindset of union, of building a strong, stable foundation for a better future together. Okay, do you see how they're together and embraced in this particular 4 Wands? That's this person's mindset as it pertains to this connection, those of you all dealing with the Leo. But Spirit is needing you right now to focus on learning how to collaborate from the 9 of Pentacles perspective. I love the 9 of Pentacles because when you collaborate from the 9 of Pentacles perspective, it brings about material and security for you. Okay, meaning that the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, I know that in order for something to flourish, it has to be equal give and take. And I have learned through collaboration what it takes to sustain an equal balance for myself. So I have learned how to collaborate in a way that works for the team, but also that does not deprive me. That's the beauty of the 9 of Pentacles. What's up, Kristen? And Spirit is saying that if you can learn how to collaborate from that perspective, I do see this connection coming together in a very transformative way. And it's like, I just feel like that you're able to reap a harvest here. The Queen of Pentacles is telling me that there is some sort of balancing out of practicality that is going to happen in the next 30 days, but only if the 2 of you all slow down and not try to rush the flow or the process here, okay? Yes, we are currently on Leo. How would you advise my collective that is dealing with this Leo? How would you advise my collective? Nursery. View challenges through the innocent eyes of childhood to break through the current limits. So your advice is to recognize first aid. Absolutely. It says be equipped for sudden needs with a head of time planning. So Spirit is saying that like that Nine of Pentacles breakdown is really your advice, because I do feel like that if as long as you can collaborate in this connection from the Nine of Pentacles perspective, then you understand that even in the midst of a chaos or a challenge or an obstacle, because you know how to collaborate in a way that does not deplete you, you're willing to pull over on the side of the road and show up and administer first aid without being overwhelmed, right? When you take first aid training, you're equipped to pull over to the scene of an accident and administer first aid. And I feel like that's what Spirit is telling you, that you are now equipped to administer first aid without becoming overwhelmed. But that's only when you decide to collaborate inside of this connection from an independent perspective, okay? I could be speaking to a Scorpio, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know why the Page of Pentacles was eluding me like that. Yes, please make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button and all the good stuff. Early birds, queens, kings, and bosses. I know that's right, Pooh. Come through. So let's move into Virgo. Oh, damn, Leo, I gave you some time. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Those of you all dealing with a Virgo. So today I want to jump in and see where is the connection between you and your Virgo headed. Guys, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. If you would like a more personalized reading, you can find those over on the ManjulaAwakening.com. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in, please, and thank you. For those dealing with the Virgo, Spirit, where is the connection with the Virgo headed? Where is the connection between my collective and the Virgo? Where is this connection headed? So we have the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Moon card, the Death card, and the Magician. The Ten of Wands. This is a heavy ass connection. I will say that. The Virgo's mindset as it pertains to this connection is there is the awareness that something old must come to an end in order for something new to truly begin. So the Virgo's mindset as it pertains to this connection is there is an awareness that a transformation needs to take place. However, the best possible future is, I have to be honest with you, for this connection to have any chance in hell in coming up off the ground, there is there is this energy of the two needing to be willing to embrace their fears, like step out of their comfort zone. There is this energy of like, I'm going to be honest. I have to be honest with you. The best possible future, this card says an illusion. Okay. So the best possible future for this connection is an illusion, because this connection is going to require major transformation, especially from this person. Okay. Especially from the Virgo, with the fact that the Death card is on their mind and it's labeled transformation. This Virgo's mindset as it pertains to this connection is that, look at the look on their face. They're not completely overjoyed by the fact that they have to go through some sort of transformation in order to have this connection. The energy around this connection in the next 30 days is the Magician. But let me tell you something about that. The Magician is manifesting energy, but it's also manipulative energy. And the energy, this person, you're going to have to take your hands off the wheel and embrace the uncertainty and not try to control and not try to figure out the outcome of this, because someone is needing to go through a transformation. And the obstacle here is the Seven of Wands. Someone may be very guarded and defensive and not ready to tackle the dragon. So I could be speaking to a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Virgo. I have Pisces and Aries here as well. I want to know why this person's mindset is Pluto, okay? When it comes to this connection, their mindset about this connection is Pluto. There's a major transformation that this connection is required or is requiring of them. Excuse me. I gotta have some clarity. Why is the Moon card the best possible future for this connection? Wow, Temperance could be a Sagittarius here, because like the fears are needing to be balanced out. This particular Temperance card is labeled balance, but I love this card too. For some reason, they put Venus on this card on this deck for Temperance, but I do feel like that. There's water and fire in the background. So someone is needing to balance out their emotions and their desires. Someone is confusing what their emotions, like someone is confusing their emotions for their desires here, and that's needing to be balanced out. And in order for that to happen, someone is needing to actually get out there and face their fear head on. Someone's needing to learn how to be vulnerable. So the best possible future is an illusion, because it's almost like it may be unrealistic to expect this person to be vulnerable. Let me see. What is my collectives? And how would you advise my collective that is dealing with the Virgo? So we have street light clarity. That was the truth. Like, I do feel like that you receive some sort of street lamp clarity. I definitely feel like that you receive some truth and clarity with that sentiment that I just gave you there. But this is saying you'll find the guidance you need to solve your mystery soon. You see what I'm saying? I do. I feel like that people in this connection have to be willing to get out there and be a little bit uncomfortable. Okay? Because it's in that being uncomfortable that one is able to acknowledge that a certain part of your comfort zone, yes, this fear-based storyline has kept you protected to up until this point, but it's also draining you of your internal strength. So someone in this connection, if not both of you all, are needing to embrace the unknown, embrace your fears so that you can be revitalized with your internal strength. There's definitely some sort of internal balancing that needs to happen here. But that's what I got for you. What's up, Kim Benzu? Yes, please, y'all. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. All right, let's move forward to those of you all dealing with a Libra. Oh, shit. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Those of you all dealing with the Libra, let's see. Where is this connection headed between you and this Libra? Guys, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. I want to thank you all in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. And if you would like a more personalized reading, you can find those over on the ManjulaAwakening.com. Let's see, Spirit. The connection, tap me in to my collective that is dealing with the Libra. Where is the connection between my collective and the Libra-headed spirit? Thank you. Wow, the King of Cups. The Chariot. The Chariot card. The Seven of Cups. Temperance. And the Six of Cups. The Emperor is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so first and foremost, outside of this reading, if you're dealing with the Libra, I am definitely going to tell you that you need to get some rest immediately. And if it's not rest, like physical rest, you're needing to allow your mental space to come to a rest as it pertains to this Libra, because you're exhausting yourself out. As soon as I got all 5 of your cards out here, I immediately got sleepy. Immediately. So, I do feel like that this Libra is about to become like I do feel like that this Libra is about to, their next big move is to have some sort of emotional declaration, but it is a very diplomatic emotional declaration. But I do feel like that this Libra is about to open up and say something emotionally towards you. Okay. I do feel like that there is some sort of lack of, like, not really sure, like there's a lack of like this, the Libra is not clear. You or the Libra is not clear on how to navigate towards success. Okay, I do feel like that the obstacle is the Chariot in the reverse. I don't think that you guys have a sense of direction on how to pull this thing back together in order to get forward movement. Okay, so the obstacle here is that there's already been a crash collision and the horses are now tipped over, and now it's about, oh shit, I don't know. I never really slowed down to really get to know how to maneuver the light energy or the dark energy. So I don't know how to stand it back up. And that's the obstacle here. And so Spirit is saying, I'm like, the best possible future is for you all to look at this obstacle, look at the fact that you don't know how to get things back on track, and to begin to get creative in that. Okay. The energy around this connection with the Libra in the next 30 days is nostalgic. So I do feel like that you and this Libra will be spending some time together in the next 30 days. But it's almost the energy of like, this is what we was doing in the past. And that's where it's like, but how do we move this forward? Like, but yeah, this is cool and everything, but like, how do we start to have progress moving forward? This person's mindset as it pertains to this connection is temperance. So Libra's mindset is trying to, like typical Libra, balance this situation out. They are in the mindset of integrating, like they're willing to be open to you, take a little bit of yours and pour it into this situation for you guys to come up with a solution. However, there is a lack of direction, and that is what's presenting the obstacle. So it looks like that where this is headed is for in the next 30 days, you all will be experiencing that nostalgic feeling, like whatever you guys were doing in the past. Like if you were hanging out at the park, you're going to be experiencing that again. If you were having good sex, you're going to be experiencing that again in the next 30 days. But it's like, as far as like progressive movement, you're going to be like, I don't necessarily see that. And that is going to require you to get creative and acknowledge the fact of, oh shit, I never thought about what it would take to get the light energy up. I never took the time to really communicate to just the light energy. Oh shit, I never took the time to really understand the importance of the dark energy. And so Spirit is saying there's a need to get creative in that energy. Okay, let's see. So for my collective that is dealing with the Libra, how would you advise them? I could be speaking to a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Libra, a Sag, an Aries. So we have made, okay? It says, a kind soul will soon arrive to ease your daily burdens. So whoever this person is, okay, so you're being advised to like see the purpose in this person arriving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, Libra, you could be experiencing some sort of ankle pain. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But I do feel like that there is some sort of equal trading off that would allow the two of you all to ease the daily burden or the daily concern of the other person. But it is going to require some diplomacy. And it looks like that you're being told that this Libra is coming towards you with this mindset. So I do feel like that there is an energy of meeting them where they're at. OMG, one of my best friends is a Libra. He disappeared for a month. And yesterday he was telling me just how overly exhausted he is. Tons of physical pain and mental strength. The reading be so accurate. OMG, listen at that. And I literally just felt a pain in my ankle. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Those of you all dealing with the Libra, or if you are a Libra and you're just so happen to watch it, okay? But let's move forward. Thank y'all for smashing that thumbs up button. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Those of you all dealing with the Scorpio. So I want to tap in this good rising and see where is the connection between you and the Scorpio. Where is this connection headed? Guys, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. I want to thank you all in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. And I also want to let you all know, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can find those over on the ManjulaAwakening.com. All right, Spirit, tap me in for those dealing with the Scorpio. Where is this connection headed? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, the Four of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, Temperance. Again, there could be a Libra involved in the Scorpio situation. The Queen of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. A lot of passion here. So a lot of passion and desire is here in this connection. But those of you all dealing with the Scorpio, the next big thing that's going on in this connection is, well, a solid relationship. Okay, so there is some pillars going up. Okay, so it's like you're finally ready to build. I don't know. It's like you're no longer just focused on the foundation. It's like you're ready to build the walls around this connection here. The biggest obstacle here is the Two of Pentacles. There is some juggling energy. There is some sort of imbalance here, which is crazy because the Scorpio's mindset towards this connection is temperance, and this particular temperance card is labeled balance. So it does look like that this Scorpio's mindset is to balance this out. However, there is some rigid energy. There's a need for some flexibility. There's a need to be more flexible here. The best possible future is the Knight of Wands. Embracing the future and not focusing on, like, not attaching too much expectation to the outcome. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Knight of Wands is a fun time. It's like it's here for a good time, not a long time. So don't so much, like, the best possible future for this is to enjoy the journey, enjoy the adventure. Don't attach yourself to a designated outcome. I feel like that if you allow yourself to do so, you allow your authentic nature to shine. And I do feel like that the energy around this connection in the next 30 days is that of charisma, the Queen of Wands, confidence, vibrancy, just allowing things to flow naturally. And because of that, the Queen of Wands is my witch of the tarot deck. And because of that, she's very skilled in bringing her desires into fruition. So I do feel like that in the next 30 days, if you're able to release what you expect to be the outcome in the next 30 days and just allow yourself to enjoy and just flow and to be more flexible, I actually see that there's a confidence boost in this connection. And I feel like that confidence boost is the actual reason why you're able to build up walls around this connection, okay? Definitely getting some attention from this connection here in the next 30 days, and it's considered good news. Yeah, fun times. I'm going to be honest with you. You and the Scorpio are headed towards some fun times, okay? But it does require some flexibility. Let's see. How would you advise my collective that is dealing with the Scorpio? My collective that is entangled with the Scorpio, how would you advise them on this? Awakening, something is brewing. Yes, something is brewing, set to stream into your future. So I do feel like that spirit is wanting, a kind soul will soon arrive. So it looks like that. And that's what this temperance energy is. I'm not trying to say that the Scorpio is a kind soul or nothing like that, but I am saying that a Scorpio is about to show up and try to be more active in a way that is beneficial to the way that your future flows. Yes, welcome to members, beautiful soul. Welcome. So I could be speaking to an Aries, a Pisces, a Sagittarius. You'll just have to take it as it resonates. I feel like that I have to be honest with you. There's something about this Scorpio that is determined with merging the two. Like there is something about this Scorpio. There is a determination of merging the two. Are you trying to make something work? I'm thinking about that cartoon movie Elementals again, or Elements. I forget the name of it, but it's about where water falls in love with fire. All right, let's move forward to those of you all dealing with the Sag. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Oh, are you serious? What do we okay, I won't even look at that screen again. Okay, those of you all dealing with the Sagittarius, let's do 5230. All right, what's up? What's good? What's going on? Those of you all dealing with the Sagittarius, let's tap in and see where is the connection with your Sagittarius headed. Guys, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else, okay? All right, Spirit, tap me in. Those of my collective that are dealing with the Sagittarius, can you please show me clear, concise messages for where this connection is headed? Thank you. So we have the 5 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands. Well, the next big thing that's happening within this connection between you and your Sagittarius is it does look like a disagreement, okay? I have to be honest with you, a disagreement. And it looks like to me, the Sagittarius's mindset is trying to be diplomatic. The Sagittarius's mindset as it pertains to this connection is the King of Cups. This person is saying that they're trying to, what's up, good rising, easy baby. This Sagittarius is trying to say that they are trying to be diplomatic as it pertains to this connection. I have to be honest with you. This Sagittarius, the next big thing is you may find out that this Sagittarius may be, like you may be coming towards this Sagittarius to kind of like rekindle the flame, because the Ace of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, yes, the Fool card, someone's coming towards this Sagittarius or this Sagittarius is coming towards you to rekindle this connection. And it's almost like you or this Sagittarius is already talking to someone else. But whatever the case may be, the Sagittarius is trying to be diplomatic, King of Cups. They're trying to be emotionally diplomatic when making this decision or when trying to decipher the two. The best possible future between you and this Sagittarius is the Nine of Cups. I have to be honest with you. There's this energy of focusing on your emotional fulfillment. I do feel like that there is emotional fulfillment that is able to happen between you and the Sagittarius, but it only comes when you focus on your emotional fulfillment and allow the Sagittarius to handle this situation. Because I do feel like, I have to be honest with you, I do feel like that it could be the Sagittarius that may have two options or two pathways that they have to go between. And the other option only became prevalent or opened up to Sagittarius in the midst of your separation or your disagreement with them. Okay. So it does look like that the Sagittarius is trying to take into consideration what's going on between the two of you all. But it looks like in the next 30 days, the energy between you and the Sagittarius, it looks like someone is trying to move things along, like someone's trying to be very brave and tenacious, put on a bold face. But unfortunately, it does look like that someone is trying to move something quite fast to persuade the other person here. And that's actually showing up as an obstacle because it's creating unrealistic expectations and results that are not really tangible, which I guess is the same as unrealistic expectations, right? I could be speaking to a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Libra, a Gemini, Taurus. Okay, so for my collective that is dealing with the Sagittarius, how would you advise them? Grand Rising, beautiful soul. Grand Rising. Hey, good rising, beautiful soul. Indraini. I'm probably Indraini. I'm sorry, baby. Good rising, beautiful soul. Good rising, Akia. Let's see. How would you advise my collective that is dealing with the Sagittarius? Wow. The Sagittarius is suddenly about to pop up, okay? And I do feel like that Spirit is advising you to like let the joy light the way. If you put the spelling of your name, like if you help me, I'll pronounce it right. I don't want you to think that I'm just trying to fleece your name out of disrespect, because I really do want to know how to pronounce your name. I think it's pretty. But I do want you to know that the Sagittarius, what you're being advised is that the Sagittarius is about to pop up in your energy. And Spirit is saying, let the joy light you up. Don't resist this. I do feel like that there is a major restart, renewal that is happening between you in this Sagittarius. But I do feel like that there are some things that are needing to be released. Okay. And so Spirit is saying, enjoy the flow of things as what is being released. What needs to be released is naturally being released. Okay. All right. That's what I got for you. What's up, easy baby? Is this a Saggy reading? So it was those dealing with the Sagittarius. But yes, I was just doing, like, I'm on all signs. Like, I'm doing all signs. Right now, I'm moving into those of you all dealing with the Capricorn. Mucha, I'm a Sagittarius ass. My Sagittarius ass is definitely being diplomatic. My Pisces ass husband better get some courage when he's coming back towards me, because he's about to get... I love it here. You're so welcome, easy baby. All right, let's move in for those of you all dealing with the Capricorn at 5930. Oh, wow, we're about to get, oh wow, this was a nice little quick read. We ain't gotta drag this shit out for too long. This was nice. I don't think that you guys have appreciated, I know that you guys haven't appreciated it thus far, but it may be appreciated on the playback. But y'all damn sure ain't giving it no love on the live. Is you doing questions? I actually may do questions because it's not going to be a 2-hour live. So just stick around. I may do questions at the end to draw us out for the 2 hours. All right, Capricorn. Those of you all dealing with the Capricorn, what's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's dive in and see where is the connection between you and the Capricorn headed. Guys, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else, okay? All right, Spirit, tap me in. Where is the connection between my collective and the Capricorn they're dealing with? Where is this connection headed? Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, I understand the Page of Cups and the 9 of Wands. Okay, so I have to be honest with you. I see the Capricorn. All right, so where is it headed? It is headed to you and the Capricorn, giving this another go around. But right now, I have to be honest with you. So I am speaking to someone, you and your Capricorn are not on the same page right now. You're not getting along. The Capricorn is probably like, said, fuck you for real. The Queen of Swords in the Moon card, yeah, they done left your ass in the dust, probably wondering what the fuck's next with the Capricorn, all of that, baby. The Capricorn has left your ass. And Spirit is saying the Capricorn is about to come back around. The Capricorn, they do want to give this another go around. That's where this connection is headed, okay? But Spirit is saying you got to leave Capricorn where they at right now. Right now, it is the 5 of Pentacles. And I just said this to someone else. I cannot remember who I just said it to. But the best, right now, the best possible future is to allow this Capricorn to set in the 5 of Pentacles energy. Because out of the 5 of Pentacles energy, the mindset for the Capricorn is to come towards you and offer an apology. They know that they owe you an apology, but there's something about this person's ego, pride won't allow them to do it until they sit in the 5 of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying, allow them to sit in the 5 of Pentacles. This person is in the next, and I want to hear, you want a timeline? Everybody in the timeline, the Capricorn is coming towards you with an apology in the next 30 days. The 9 of Wands, they're coming towards you in the next 30 days to give this another go around. Yes, you guys are guarded, but you see behind those wands, they're in a passionate embrace. So I do feel like that in the next 30 days, you in this Capricorn will embrace for some passionate makeup, getting on the same page or whatever the case may be. But as of right now, Spirit is saying you have to allow this Capricorn to embrace this energy, because the obstacle right now is the 9 of Pentacles. Capricorn is needing to learn something their way. They it's an obstacle for you all, but it's the best. It's the best thing for this relationship is to allow this Capricorn to learn from hands on. They're needing to learn something their way. That may not feel good for you, but it does bring back the Capricorn, because the next big step is the Queen of Pentacles, things balancing out between the two of you all, okay? But we all know Capricorns can be very stubborn energy. So let me see, Spirit, those of my collective, for my collective that is dealing with the Capricorn, how are you advising them? Yes, please, y'all, smash that thumbs up button. Thank you so much, beautiful souls. Spread the love. That's right. All right, Spirit, how would you advise my collective that is dealing with the Capricorn? Thank you. A shining facade often conceals a fragile core. Be wary of temptation that may be too perfect. So, don't, if you're dealing with the Capricorn, I guess Spirit is trying to advise you, change your secrets. You know what I'm saying? Agility. What is the definition of agility before I get to running my mouth? The definition of agility. Ability to move quickly and easily. Absolutely. I feel like, okay, so I have to be honest with you. I'm speaking to someone that is dealing with the Capricorn. You're being advised not to, like, don't be so quick to rebound. Don't be so quick to rebound, because I do feel like that there is something more. Like, I just want you to know there's a quick turnaround between you and this Capricorn. So if, like, you're not ready to set the Capricorn loose, you won't have to go tell somebody else that you really are, because you're really wanting to hold on to this Capricorn. And I'm telling you that you're going to have that opportunity to make up with this Capricorn in the next 30 days. So Spirit is advising you to lean into the discomforts to discover your potential, but don't run off to a rebound. Okay. Be mindful of rebounding. I could be speaking to a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Just take it as it resonates. Maybe even a Libra, Virgo energy with the Queen of Wands at the bottom. I mean, the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, I done got hungry. I think I'm gonna make some homemade cinnamon rolls when I get off this internet. I done got hungry. Maybe y'all need to feed y'all's, those of y'all dealing with a Capricorn, maybe you need to feed your Capricorn. Maybe you need to feed your Capricorn. Aquarius, 1 hour and 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Yes, I think I'm going to make some cinnamon rolls. I do. My stomach and my back just had the fucking conference. Cinnamon rolls, it is. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Those of you all dealing with an Aquarius, let's tap in and see where is this connection headed. Guys, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. I want to thank you in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. I just pulled some cinnamon rolls out of my freaking fridge to make because I freaking love cinnamon rolls. OMG. Look at us all on the cinnamon roll kick. That's probably why I came through so strong. That's probably exactly why I just came through so strong. Let's see. Those of you all dealing with an Aquarius, let's see, Spirit, where's this connection going between my collective and the Aquarius? Well, some of y'all might be getting some tail the way Cosmo just put his up in the air like that. Yeah, go on. You just gave him your tail to kiss. Come on, Pooh. We already worked this out before I came live. Remember, we already had this established before I came live. I don't care about that look. We already had this established. That you was going to let mama work in peace. You told me that. Look at you. Look at you. All right. Where's the connection between my collective and the Aquarius headed spirit? Don't you fall. Don't fall. Okay, there it is. So, oh, we have the 9 of Cups. It's headed towards emotional fulfillment. Let's see. The 6 of Cups, the Fool card, the Page of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Absolutely. Who am I talking to? Those of you all dealing with an Aquarius, where's this connection headed? It's headed to calmer waters. Best case scenario is you guys chucking all of that past baggage and starting fresh with the Fool card. I definitely see you and your Aquarius deciding to have some sort of new beginning. Now, I will say that the biggest obstacle is that there are some major, like there's some negative memories, okay? Some poor experiences between you and this Aquarius. And, you know, it is like, that is something that you're going to be asked to chuck over, you know what I'm saying? Because it is going to interfere with your smooth transition onto calmer waters. But this Aquarius, with showing up there with their mindset towards this connection, showing up as the Page of Swords, this person is very curious to see what, like they're curious to see a new beginning with you. I have to be honest with you. This person is curious about seeing this situation move on to calmer waters. Listen, Linda, is somebody pregnant in here? Mm-mm. Somebody's pregnant, baby. Get the fuck up and go eat, okay? Because I'm hungry, but I'm not starving. Okay, I'm hungry, but I'm not starving because I really was just snacking on something. Garage in Jersey. Okay, but I just got the urge, like that when you're pregnant, you get that craving, you get hungry, you want something so bad that if you don't get it, you ultimately get sick. And that's ultimately the feeling that I'm feeling right now. So I don't know, maybe someone is pregnant and they're trying to hide their pregnancy. And because they're trying to hide their pregnancy, they're resisting their pregnancy cravings. Hey, baby, it's time to let that shit go. Just let that shit, baby, let that baby bump go. For real, I felt sick. I felt like I was going to throw up. And I promise you, I'm not starving, honey, because that's one thing Kiki ain't going to do is allow myself to starve. Justice, what I tell you, this situation with your Aquarius, it is about to balance out. I just lost a baby to an Aquarius. That's crazy. OMG, inquiring minds. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, beautiful soul. I love you. Well, I'm still sending you a bunch of love. All right, so I could be speaking to an Aquarius, yeah, or a Libra. So Aquarius, this could be complete role reversal, but just or an Aquarius on Aquarius connection. Just take it as it resonates. Let's see. So for those in my collective that is dealing with an Aquarius spirit, how would you advise them? That's Henri. Okay, that's Henri. Yeah, I definitely feel like that I'm speaking to an Aquarius or someone dealing with an Aquarius that is absolutely experiencing pregnancy symptoms. Okay. Cosmo just pooted, pregnancy gas comes with that, whatever. But anyways, spirit, okay. I will not deny, I will not complain about any of your channel messages. It is what it is. I'm here for it. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, you're being advised. It says unlock sealed happiness. So spirit is wanting you to release anything that is not allowing you to tap into your childlike happiness. Okay. So you are being advised to kind of like detach from the adult world and allow yourself to embrace that childlike energy in order to like really take on this fresh new beginning. Okay. So in order for you all to have this new beginning inside of this connection with the Aquarius, it is going to require you to step out of your adult expectations and allow for that childlike energy to allow to move through you. Okay. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius heavy here. All right, baby, I need my hands now. I really got to shuffle a whole new deck of cards, okay? All right, let's move in for those of you out. Uh-oh, there's a card in the reverse. What's that? The High Priestess. Oh, wow. Moving into Pisces, and then the High Priestess was in the reverse. What's that mean? What's up, Candy Girl? Grand rising to you too, Pooh. One hour, 13 minutes, and 40 seconds. I'm mad. I missed the whole laugh. This was a speed read, girl. This was a speed read. Like I didn't got the whole reading done in an hour and 20 minutes. Okay. This was a speed read. And so don't feel jibbed. And it was a spur of the moment reading too. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Those of you all dealing with the Pisces. So let's jump in and see where is the connection between you and your Pisces headed at this time. Guys, these are general messages. So please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else, okay? I do appreciate you all smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in for my collective that is dealing with the Pisces. Where is this connection between the Pisces and my collective headed? Uh-oh, sorry, baby. I didn't. Grand Rising, beautiful soul. Yes, ma'am. Let's see, Spirit. Show me, where is this connection between my collective and the Pisces headed? Thank you, Spirit. So we have, wow, the Devil card labeled temptation. We have the King of Pentacles. Damn. The Chariot, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Lovers card. I'm going to be honest with you. I do, like, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Okay, so this Pisces mindset as it pertains to this connection is that it's a lot of work. The blockage, the biggest obstacle to the success of this connection is the fact that someone is focused on work. So listen to me, Linda. The Pisces is either a hardworking person and they feel like that taking on this connection is another job, and that is kind of like spreads them thin, but it doesn't mean that this person and you are not going to overcome the obstacles. Because I do see the two of you all overcoming the obstacles with the Chariot and the Lovers card. I do see you guys, I like the best possible future is forward movement, okay? It is the best possible future is the two of you all overcoming the obstacles, okay? And the energy around this connection in the next 30 days is the Lovers card. So there is going to be a significant choice. Second live I made within 24 hours. Yeah, honey, the divine is on my ass. You hear me? But I do feel like that there is the energy of love making the choices for the connection. Like in the next 30 days, there is the energy of trying to make the choice and decisions that are best for this unit. Okay. I'm just sitting here telling you that the next big thing for this connection is to give into some sort of temptation, and that is showing up as overindulgence. Show me what is the Devil card? The Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're dealing with a Pisces, it's just giving me the energy of somebody trying. Okay, so let's just say that you are dealing with a workaholic, right? But you know that this workaholic is going to make time for sexy time. The next big thing is I have someone that's dealing with the Pisces, like putting that little kitty cat or that little hot dog into overdrive just to get attention from this person in the next 30 days. It's like somebody's trying to use a temptation to control the narrative. And which is why the energy around this connection in the next 30 days is love, because y'all going to be having a whole lot of sex. Because I'm speaking to someone that feels like in order to get the Pisces' time in or attention is to, is to be intimate or to be in that sensual energy. So, like, even the best possible future for this connection is the Chariot card. But this particular Chariot card, it says desires. So it's like you guys are going to be moving forward, allowing your desires to precede you. Oh boy, I just got called out. I do be super focused on work. His Pisces ass is also focused on work too, though. Grand Rising, Spike Gunner. Let's dive in. So those that are dealing with the Pisces, how would you advise them on this? Thank you for the readings. Both Libra and Aquarius were spot on. Oh, you're so welcome, beautiful soul. Thank you. Let's see. How would you advise my collective that is dealing with the Pisces spirit? There's something about Zeus here as well. Yeah, success. Spirit wants you to know that you will emerge victorious. Hey, so Spirit is trying to tell somebody dealing with a Pisces chill out, Pooh. You ain't got to wear that kitty cat or that hot dog out. You don't really got to like. I mean, do it if you want to, because like what? Of course. But Spirit is saying like that's not the only way for you to emerge victorious within this situation. You will, like you're being advised to understand, is to prepare for a grand toast. This is going to work itself out. And so you don't have to be, like, you don't have to give into temptation just to try to control the timing or the process of this working out. Does that make sense? I wake up at 6:30 a.m. and still had my Tibetan singing bow channel on. I know that's right. Then I seen your live. I know that's right. I know that's right. Look at y'all. So I could be speaking to a Gemini, a Cancer, a Taurus, an Aries, a Capricorn, a Sag, a Pisces. Just take it as it resonates. But I do see like the Pisces, if you're dealing with a Pisces, in the next 30 days, I see a whole lot of good sex. I see a lot of sex. So congratulations, because, well, unless there are some major changes in my world, you know, my Pisces moon and Pisces North Node is letting me the fuck down, okay? But I mean, you know, but there's a such thing as miracles, and, you know, there could be some things shake up. And your girl could get shook loose. Who knows? But y'all, that does complete the reading. It does. At least somebody in the zodiac sign is getting some. Oh, it was a few. Oh, it was a few. Oh, there was a few. Oh, there was a few getting their backs blowed now, for sure. So I have about 40 minutes to spare, honestly. Or it would take forever for YouTube to upload this video. So I'm thinking about doing questions. I'm thinking about it. Give me a second. Maybe I'll start with the collective reading. That's what I'll do. Maybe I'll start with the collective reading. Maybe I'll start with the collective reading, and I'll do a juicy one, a you versus them. Y'all like those? Lie to me and tell me you don't. Lie to me and tell me you don't. Fully energized. Yes, I know that's right. Y'all know Saggies take naps and be right back up all day. You already know, honey. Don't need nothing but a little power nap and shit. I'm energized, ready to go. And that's beneficial because, honey, when my Cancer gets up, baby, I don't give a fuck what time my Cancer goes to bed. Baby, if he's not up by 8:30, I'm in there checking pulse to make sure he's alive. The fuck you mean? Because, baby, that baby is going to wake up. As this little friend of mine said, he'd be like, your son wake up with the birds? Yes, my son wake up with the birds. I'm sorry, I never said hi to the chat. Hi, chat, and good rising. You good, Pooh? What's up, Lily Love? What's up, y'all? So let's jump in real quick. Let's do a you versus them for the collective. All right, Spirit, tap me in for this you versus them for the collective of the ManjulaAwakening. What is the most beneficial you versus them reading for the collective of the ManjulaAwakening? Guys, remember, these are general messages, but you know that, so I don't have to give you that spiel. I love you so much for smashing that thumbs up button, though. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in. Show me how my collective is showing up inside of this connection. Thank you. So I have the Chariot, this 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Your person, the Page of Cups, the 4 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, shit, I got a reconciliation on the board. I have to be honest with you. Yep, the Moon card. A lot of Cancerian, Pisces energy, lovers, justice. Oh yeah, I got a reconciliation energy coming here. I definitely see an apology coming your way. You're for like how you're showing up is you're moving forward. How this person is showing up, they're showing up apologetic. What you're desiring is the Eight of Pentacles. You're desiring for something to be worked out. You're desiring to master this connection. This person is desiring the Four of Swords. They're desiring to rejuvenate, to heal this connection here. The challenge for you is the Three of Cups. One, I feel like that there could have possibly been a third party, or the challenge for you is that you know what I'm saying? Like the rose-colored glasses have fallen off. You know what I'm saying? Like the excitement that you had once attached to this connection has kind of worn off here. For this person, the challenge is the Queen of Swords. Well, collective, you could be a little sharp on your tongue when it comes to this person. You could be a little emotionally detached. Okay, this person could fear what you got to say to them. Okay, what you're being advised, and like this person is being advised to, you know, fear it in the Ace of Pentacles. Whoever this person is, they're being advised to fear it, and like it's time for them to offer a more tangible offer to this situation. Because I have to be honest with you showing up as the Chariot, this person showing up as the Page of Cups, they always listen, Linda. They always showed up giving you less than you deserved. This person never, like, as long as this person's been participating in this situation, this person has constantly shortchanged you. And this person is being urged, they are being advised to come forward and offer something tangible towards you. This person's likely actions is like, I got the Moon card here, and that's immediately telling me that this person is going to, especially with the Page of Cups, it is telling me that this person is going to fear it and do it anyways. Your likely actions, I don't see you taking any actions towards this person. So if the reconciliation is going to happen, it is going to be because this person gets out of their comfort zone and comes towards you. All right, Spirit, give me some clarity on let me get some clarification on the Moon card. I could be speaking to, or this sign could be involved: a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio. I also have Libra, Virgo. What is the Moon card here for this person's likely actions towards my collective? Key keeps saying, go to bed, Miss Files. Like, girl, gone. I'm in this bitch. I know that's right. Good rising, JB. It fell face down. I hella don't want to clock into work in 3.5 hours, though. I never want to work, for real. I love a sugar daddy. I need a sugar daddy or something, honey. You ain't never lied. The Two of Swords. I did want to hit the Four of Pentacles. Damn. So their next likely actions, this person is being advised to face their fears in order to make some sort of tangible offer. So right now, I have to be honest with you, their next likely actions is to kind of sit in some sort of stalemate. Even though they desire to heal and rejuvenate this connection, it's like this person, their fear has them kind of like going back and forth. Are you sure this is what you want? Are you sure this is what you want? Show me more. Why are they doing all that? Here, before I do all of that, show me why is this person showing up as the Page of Cups? This person has some emotional maturing that they need to do. Why is this person showing up in the Page of Cups? The Judgment card. Yeah, they're apologizing. They're wanting reconciliation. So their next likely actions is to kind of like, right now, this person is going to sit there and kind of like teeter-totter. It's like, are you sure? Like this person, this person is coming towards you to reconcile. An apology is coming your way. They do desire to heal this, but right now they're having to face their fears. And as they're getting out there, facing their fears, it's like, are you sure this is what you want to do? Are you sure? Are you sure the ManjulaAwakening Collective is worth it? Are you sure? Okay, fuck it, let's go. Are you sure? All right, we just did that first step. You ready to take another one? Are you sure they still worth it? Fuck it, let's go. It's like this person, their next likely action is, I do have to be honest with you, there is this war that this person is battling internally. Show me more on the moon card and the Two of Swords. I want to see what they did. Yeah, justice, they will be. Yeah, justice, they will be here to balance this shit out. They will be taking action towards you. Spirit, what is causing this imbalance? For justice to come out, this person knows that they were one of their behaviors or something that they did was unjustified. They know that. And because they know that it was unjustified, in order, like, they would have to face the shame and the guilt. And they're right now they're going back and forth wondering, is the Manjula Awakening Collective, is it worth it? Because it looks like that they're already moving forward. And so this person is like having to face their fears and be vulnerable to come in and balance out their unjustified actions, even with the awareness that, I don't know, that the collective may be moving forward. So my collective, your next likely actions towards this connection is the Hangman. And that could be you choosing to surrender this. But let me see. I'm going to have to read that chat in a second. Let me clarify this real quick. The Hangman. The Devil card. Yeah, I really have to be honest with you. The Devil card, especially with the Hanged Man, I do see you kind of like surrendering and not really taking any action towards this detaching. And I do see, I'm going to be honest with you, in this detachment energy, I see you focusing on your own emotional fulfillment. So I do see, yeah, dang you. Forward movement is what you are doing. And possibly entertaining some sort of new option that seems more stable and solid and definitely more mature than what's coming towards you for reconciliation. I want to know what took place between these people. How did they get her? How did they get her? How did they get her? Because whoever my members are, they're like, shit, baby, I ain't taking not another step towards this shit. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. Meanwhile, back on the ranch, this person is plotting and scheming, facing their fears, trying to come towards you to offer you apology, hoping to reconcile. They want to rejuvenate this thing. Let me see what happened in the past that closed my collective off to this. Why is my collective closed off to this reconciliation? Because look, Spirit said, because they are sick and tired of this motherfucker shit. They are over it. They've been on this cycle, on this roller coaster ride way too long. This motherfucker is like, because like my collective is saying, Kiana, you don't understand. Like, I didn't try to get this SOB to express their emotions, to be emotionally vulnerable. And it's like trying to beat a dead horse. I ain't getting shit from it. I'm sick and tired of this cycle. Could have been like, there could have, like I said, there could have been third parties stepping out, like deception. This person could have constantly given into distractions, given into temptation. Yeah, it's like, well, shit, most importantly, shit, whoever my collective is, it's like, shit, I know my worth now. Shit, a motherfucker, like, they saying that shit, it's not even that you didn't know your worth when you was dealing with this person, but you was willing, you know, shit, you was willing to understand shit. Everybody hit hard times every now and then. Let me help a motherfucker out. You didn't help somebody out, and they treated you like you wasn't the empress. And so I got a collective that is like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this shit. I see my worth now. I see my value. And it's like, this person was being selfish, stubborn in the past, too much fighting, trust issues. I get it. But I am telling you that this you versus them, somebody is coming towards you for reconciliation. They do want to balance this out. They are aware that you are moving forward. Okay. Well, what you got to say about that, Spirit? What's the message of love here? Boundaries. Spirit is saying that there's a need for you to set firm, healthy boundaries and to retreat. Time alone will help you recharge. So Spirit, your advice is to focus on your stability and set some firm, healthy boundaries to make sure that you protect the foundation that you have been working on. And I do feel like that it is best for you to continue to move forward because you do have to recharge from whatever transpired between the two of you all, because the Three of Cups is still in the challenging position for you, which means that you still have unprocessed issues and pains that came from that third party betrayal. Y'all talking. So let me do a little something. I usually reserve this for Aries. For Sagittarius. This could be an Aries. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I typically reserve this portion for Sagittarius readings. But let me see. I'm going to do all signs, their signs. If this person is an Aries through Pisces, I want to see what is it that they want to express to you. I'm going to use both of these decks. I'm just not going to use them in unison. Like, I'm going to let them speak for themselves. Or maybe I am about to mix it in because it looks like it's already that way. Why is this happening to me? Because why not? Kiana, the fuck, stop crying. Okay, so just put it all together. All right, so we're gonna do Aries through Pisces. If like this person that's coming for reconciliation, let's see what's going to be included in their apology. What does this person have to say? Okay. If this is an Aries, what's included in the Aries' Page of Cups? Judgment. What's in the oh, poor think. The Aries is saying that they cry at night about you and they can't promise you anything, but they definitely miss your energy. They can't take it. Yeah, they can't take it. So the Aries is coming towards you because they can't take it anymore. They're sad at night. They want to come towards. They can't promise you that they're going to be a better person. They can't promise you a better future, but they know that they are sick and tired of crying at night and they do miss you. So what is in the Taurus' Page of Cups? What is in the Taurus' Page of Cups? What is in the Taurus' Page of Cups? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, 3 came out just like that. This love is crazy. It is dark without you. And that seeing you makes their day. Like it as it resonates. Kiki manifested everyone their dream job. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to read that. I'm gonna have to read that thread if that's what you said. Okay, so what is in the Gemini's Page of Cups? What is in the Gemini's Page of Cups? What is in the Gemini's Page of Cups? Wow, that's a whole lot, Spirit. That's a whole lot, Spirit saying it's not it. But the first card on it, it says you worry too much. So the Gemini is coming towards you and saying that you're worrying too much about how this is playing out. But anyways, let's see. What's in the Gemini's Page of Cups towards my collective? So we have that they connect with you at night, and why can't I move on from you? And Spirit, and they are saying that why do I deserve someone like you? OMG. That's why Spirit is telling you to set firm, healthy boundaries. Just listen at what's in the Page of Cups for the first 3 signs. For Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Spirit is saying that this person is not coming toward, they desire to reconcile this situation, but there's something insincere about what's in this person's cup. But anyways, Cancer. What's in the Cancerian's Page of Cups towards my collective? Childhood trauma. That they hope that you are doing well and that my life is a mess right now. I don't think I needed to clarify for all 12 signs, but I will continue to process. So the Cancer is saying that they're coming towards you with the Page of Cups apologizing because they allowed their childhood trauma to interfere with this. And they are curious about how you're doing. And they do want to let you know that their life is a mess right now. The Leo, what is in the Leo's Page of Cups? The Leo is saying that you are so different from everyone else around them. There's drama around this person, but this person is saying that your laugh is amazing. So the Leo is coming towards you wanting, like the Leo is coming towards you because they're wanting a different vibe than what else is around them. The Virgo, what is in the Virgo's Page of Cups? It says, I don't understand and that I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. And then the way I had treated you was wrong. So it does look like that the Virgo is like, there is something that the Virgo don't understand. There is something that the Virgo doesn't understand, but they are saying that they know that they was a fool and they are truly sorry. They know that the way that they treated you was wrong. I'm almost curious to be like, I don't understand. I want to know what they don't understand. What does the Virgo not understand, Spirit? I feel like that's victim mentality. The Empress. Damn. They don't understand how, they don't understand. Damn, the Nine of Pentacles. Damn, do they not understand how to nurture this connection? Do they not understand how to handle an Empress? Do they not understand? Do they not know how to receive? The Sun card to the Justice card, they don't understand. I feel like that it's more or less they don't understand how to handle Empress energy. Give me more clarification on that. What is the Empress energy? They don't understand what you're asking for because the Empress can be entitlement energy. Ace of Swords. Thank you. That's what it is. They don't understand what you're asking for because the Empress can come off as quite entitled energy. So this person is looking, yes, the Knight of Swords. So there is a conversation that needs to happen because this person doesn't quite understand what it is that you're asking for in order for them to stabilize the growth. But that does require you to learn how to put healthy boundaries up so that you can learn how to love authentically without being guarded. Okay. Let me drink some water behind that. What's in the Libra's Page of Cups to my collective? The Libra is saying, how could you ever forgive the mess that I've made? I cannot come to you right now, and you are so adorable. So what's in the Libra's Page of Cups when they come towards you is that even like, you know what I'm saying? Like they do understand that they've made a mess of this situation, and they do understand that they're coming towards you, and they want you to understand that this isn't the right time for this connection to come together, because they do have to clean up whatever residuals from the mess that they made. But this person is coming towards you, letting you know you're adorable. So basically, the Libra's Page of Cups could consist of a like on a picture that you post, or you know what I'm saying? Like you could say something or do something, and they'll respond to that to let you know, hey, good job, or you looking good, you're smelling good, or something like that. But still a need for boundaries, because there's nothing sustainable about what these people are bringing in this Page of Cups. That's what Spirit is wanting you to acknowledge. What's up, Nakita? So that was Libra. What's in the Scorpio's Page of Cups to my collective? What is in the Scorpio's Page of Cups to my collective, Spirit? Y'all, if y'all like this portion, this is what I do at the end of all Sagittarian readings. I do. So the Scorpio's Page of Cups consist of what is the truth. So the Scorpio is coming towards you seeking some sort of clarity, painful memories, and then a passion. The passion is too much. The fuck? Why do I feel so lost? Yeah, because Scorpio is absolutely confused. And so the Scorpio is coming, I'm going to be honest with you. The Scorpio is coming towards you like this is somebody being like, can you please give me the answers to the test, please? I'm having a hard time and I just don't want to do the work. Can you give me the answers, please? That's how the Scorpio's coming towards you. That's what is into the Scorpio's cup. I'm not really sure that there's like there are painful memories. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Scorpio is coming towards you in the Page of Cups. They're definitely wanting to rehash the past. And it's like they're wanting to explain why the past was overwhelming and why they didn't show up in the right light. And I'm going to be honest with you, the Scorpio needs to sit the fuck down somewhere. Let me move on to the Sagittarius. What's in the Sagittarius' Page of Cups to the collective? It was draining. Sagittarius, what's in the Sagittarius' Page of Cups towards my collective spirit? Thank you. So he has, I am the man. So Sagittarius' Page of Cups is saying, like, I am the man for this job. I'm the man. I'm the woman. Can't nobody else do it for you like me. The fuck do you mean? You've triggered me and you were right. So the Sagittarius is saying, like, hey, look. Sagittarius is saying, like, hey, look, you was right. I was out of line. You triggered me and I responded a different way. But hey, I am the man and I am the woman for this fucking job. Don't you get it twisted. I just acted a little bit out of character because I was triggered. You know what I'm saying? That's what's in Sagittarius' cup. Look, Sagittarius could have faced some sort of instant karma. All right. So what is in the Page of Cups? What is in the Capricorn's Page of Cups towards my collective? Damn, Capricorn. They want to talk. Capricorn wants to talk. It says, you are amazing. Why can't I tell you the truth? And can we work this out? So the Capricorn wants to work this out. But there is some sort of truth that this Capricorn is hesitant to telling you. And it's saying, and because of that truth that they need to tell you, it's like Capricorn be like, oh, it's just too much to do. That tells me that this Capricorn really identifies with the sentiments of, okay, I'm getting ready to take this step. Are you sure? Are you sure that the collective is worth it? Fuck it, let's do it. All right, Capricorn, you're gonna have to face this big doozy of a truth. You sure you're ready to do it? The Capricorn is really on the fence. All right, Spirit, tap me in. What is in the Aquarius' Page of Cups towards my collective? That be me, on point. The Aquarius is saying that I'm done pretending. I want to be different and I can't let go of you. Ooh. And Cosmo just stretched on that too. Oh, Cosmo knows his name. He looked at me when I said it. He just stretched too. So it definitely looks like that the Aquarius is about to break. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I disturbed your peace. Please don't come over here. I'm sorry. The Aquarius is about to break out of a comfort zone. They are trying to be different. Yeah, I did it. I did it. But it does look like I knew when you looked at me like that you was like, okay, she gave me the okay. But it does look like that the Aquarius is trying to take off the false mask. They're trying to take off the mask because they don't want to let you go. So just keep, that's what's in their cup. Okay. Last but not least, let's see what's in the Pisces cup towards my collective. Cosmo then got started. He said you summoned him. You ain't never lied. Jersey said meow. So the Pisces is saying that people don't believe in them. They want to be more, but they're scared. And don't put up with their bullshit. Damn. So the Pisces, what's in the Pisces' Page of Cup is that, like, I have to be honest with, no one believes in the Pisces like you. Period. That's what the Pisces is saying. Nobody believes in them the way that you do. And they want to give you more than what they're giving you. But that scares them. This person may have commitment issues. So this Pisces may actually desire to take this connection to the next level, but they are scared. And I have to listen, Linda, with the Pisces saying, don't put up with my bullshit. The Pisces is ultimately telling me I want more, but I am scared. So if you guys are dating friends with, or if you guys are friends with benefit and you know you're ready to be exclusive, the Pisces knows that you're worthy of that. And they're telling you, don't put up with the bullshit. If you tolerate their bullshit, the Pisces is going to continue to give you bare minimum. It is only by putting down your foot that the Pisces is actually going to toss that bullshit out and actually give you your worth. I have to be honest with you. So that's what I got there, and I still completed that in under 2 hours. I love Cosmo's mask and button nose. You've always said that. I love me Cosmo. I love me whole Cosmo. I do. I love me whole Cosmo. I do. He like, bitch, you said my name again. Is you telling me? Bitch, what you talking about? I was just saying your name. You could chill. I love you. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. Absolutely. My Pisces is exactly like this. He always talks about people in himself not believing in him, and that is always only me who does. Lord. Okay, so Cosmo, we still got 10 minutes. Should I do free yes no's? Do y'all have 10 minutes worth of free yes no's? Do y'all have 10 minutes worth of free yes no's, or do y'all want to talk for 10 minutes? What are we doing? It's crazy because the bikes I fix are called Cosmo's bikes. That's wild. Yo, my neighbor's cat looks just like yours. His name is Benz. Oh, wow. Yes, y'all got 10 minutes worth of questions? Well, go ahead and drop your free yes no's. Let's do it. Fuck it. Cosmo. Cosmo, what the hell are you doing? And then he had to look at him. What, baby? What? Mm-hmm. You want a churro? You want a churro? Is that what you want? You want some snacks? You want some treats? I got yes no's to do, and then I get you together. It says, will the Leo reach out to you? Will the Leo reach out to Candy Girl? I have a yes. Reflections are yes. The Leo will reach out. I got all day if you want, honey. It's my off day. I know that's right, Miss Files. My neighbor's cat looks just like yours. His name is Binks, not Benz. Okay, Binks. Cosmo. I ordered him I finally got around to ordering him some new bow ties. Thank you, beautiful. We appreciate you. You're so welcome. Y'all said y'all had 10 minutes worth of yes, no questions, and I got one yes, no question. That is not 10 minutes worth. Come through with the questions, y'all. Ask if you're going to have a good day or not. Come on, do something. Him nosy like his mama. Him nosy just like his mama, honey. I wish I could see the way my baby is sitting. Can y'all see that? Let me not give y'all too much of a view. Shit. Okay. When I first started watching your live, it was about, I guess, relationships and people that you're with. But I've but it's just turned into something else. But I've been single for 4 years, but then the live just turned into something else. I can't put my question into a yes or no. I'm trying to figure it out. How can I purchase a reading? The ManjulaAwakening.com. The ManjulaAwakening.com. It should be down in the description box below. And Miss Falls, just ask your daggone question, girl. Ask the question. When I first started watching your live, it was about, I guess, relationships and people that you're with. But I've been single for 4 years. But then the live just turned into something else. It always does. It always does. That's why, like Miss Falls says that she watches the readings for the stories. She catches more up on the stories that I share more than the readings. I got a call 3 or 4 times a day from the past 3 weeks. Is the Aries growing up? Is the Aries growing up? Is the Aries growing up? Yes. Is the Aries having a change in perspective for the highest good of this connection? No. Okay, that's a no. Is the Aries growing up? Yes. But is the Aries having a change in perspective for the highest good of this connection? No. The Aries is stuck in his head, which is causing them to reach out, which would tell me that the Aries is possibly affected by Scorpio, because it means that this person is probably reaching out, looking for the answers to the test. Good rising. Give me some love. That's why Cosmo left, because of you. Yep. Mm-hmm. You see, good? I know you did, because you know why I woke up so early? Because you kicked me out of my bed. Oh. Mm-hmm. Out of my big old bed. You kicked me out of it.
No, well, that's why I started sleeping in your spot.
You took over my spot. Absolutely. And I just didn't feel like fighting with you, so I just got up and came to work.
Why didn't you just get up and take my spot?
Well, because your sister's feet would have been up my nose then, and I just, that really wasn't what I was going for. So I just said, I'll just come work and give the kids the bed. Yay! Let me finish up. I'm almost done, okay? I love you. Love you. Nikita said, Grand Rising. What's up, most elegant? What's up, y'all?
Good rising.
That baby said, good rising. My daughter slept with me last night and my damn back hurts, honey. Baby, when I tell you I got kicked out of the fucking bed, I got kicked out of the bed. You hear me? The things we do for our children. Yes, it is okay to ask a yes or no question. This was a nice live. I enjoyed this one, even though, like I said, I'm going to be honest with you. Unless y'all picked up since the last time I looked at it, it was last time it didn't have number 15 thumbs up on it. But this has been a nice ass reading. This has been a nice get together, honey. Yeah, see, it ain't got that many thumbs up, but this was nice. I don't give a damn what nobody else thought. Candy Girl said, Grand Rising, sweetie pie. Elegant, never late, rather just in time for your journey. Tell them, Jersey. Do I need to let the Taurus go? So some wants to know. Samir wants to know, should they let the Taurus go? Samir needs to know, should they let the Taurus go? Samir, I have a yes. The spirit is actually saying, if by letting the Taurus go, it's going to uplift your spirit. So the Taurus is actually weighing you down. Candy Girl, I caught it at the end, but definitely just enjoy myself being here. I know that's right, beautiful. So My Lord, my back hurts all the time, but it hurts a lot more this week. Sciatic nerve pain is flaring up, testing my patience for sure. 3 of those thumbs up are mine. Y'all get them thumbs up. Tell them, baby. What's up, Queen K? Upstate, you New Yorker, just tuning in. What's up, beautiful? Thank you for enjoying the show. Thank you so much. Yes, I will watch the playback. Yes. You're so welcome.
You need to say what I need to say.
Come through, Pookie.
Hit the thumbs up for my mommy. Do big hug, okay?
That's right. And he walked off like the man, honey.
There you go.
And thank you, baby. He literally walked off like he done, like that was all it needed. You know what, y'all? Like, okay, so call me naive or whatever you want. But when I genuinely, I promise you, I genuinely did not know that when a little boy is born, they're born with the man already in them. I didn't know that. I really thought that it took development. And of course, even though you have something, you have to develop it, right? But I thought like a little boy had to be taught how to be a man. I did. I really did. No, that's not the case. And what that tells me, I'm probably getting ready to get so much pushback on this. But what that tells me is that, like, when I look at men these days, and yes, I understand that all men are different at the moment they're born. I get that. I understand that. But just because of how masculine my son is naturally, and I understand that some men are naturally more feminine, but I honestly have to say that I can see how feminine energy in its insecurity has, whether it be subconsciously or consciously, emasculated the masculine gene. Oh my gosh, it is so heartbreaking. It really is, because like a lot of, like, because the majority of the world, or a lot of the world, is raised by single women. And it's like those single women, because I will be honest with you, my son, he carries the best parts of his father. Like the things that made me fall in love with his father, I see that in my son every single day. But at that same token, some women become so resentful to like what they loved in that person because they can't have that person, that, well, they tend to, whether, like I said, subconsciously or consciously, strip that quality out of their child, therefore emasculating their child. So I don't know why I felt the need to throw that in there on this last minute ramble, but I don't know, maybe somebody just needs to take that into consideration. Instead of us bitching, griping, and complaining about the quality of men that are in front of us, maybe we ourselves can shift the way that we're rearing the men that the good Lord has given us to raise, to make sure that we're not stripping them of the character that we truly desire out here in the world. Does that make sense? Now I want to know if Miss Falls should move on from the Aries, since he's been calling so much. She's already gotten that answer, and the answer is yes. Should Miss Falls move on from the Aries? Baby, y'all gonna have to go play with somebody else, because Kiki is not the one. Do you see what that says? It says your eyes are fully open. You're seeing what's possible. I knew that was the answer. For one, Miss Falls be really dedicating her energy to the channel, okay? And I know Miss Falls. I got Miss Falls' number. I knew that was gonna be the answer, and so did Miss Falls. Miss Falls just don't like the answer. I agree. Pretty much it starts at home first. You're absolutely right. Okay, y'all, I have made it to my 2-hour mark, and my son is up. So I'm probably gonna get off of here and go entertain his little bitty behind. Oh, Miss Falls, yes, move on. Yes, we have to. We have to. I'm getting a channeled message, and it is coming from Boy Meets World. It's actually coming from Girl Meets World. Corey, Corey and Topanga had the same teacher throughout all of their school years. It's like the teacher would go to the next grade all through, and that creates an unrealistic expectation. And the last Girl Meets World reading, the last episode that I watched in Girl Meets World, Corey was literally faced with having to, because he's moving up with his children as well. But they're highlighting other teachers. And in the last episode that I watched, it was highlighting the fact that, you give your children, by leveling up with them, by being the only teacher that they know, you give them false expectations of what the world is supposed to be. Ooh, I'm talking to somebody, I'm getting chills, because ultimately, even though the Aries is growing up, meaning that they are having some sort of graduation, they are going to the next grade, to think that you're going to be the teacher to take them through each grade is giving that Aries false hope, therefore stunting their growth. So even though the Aries is growing up and they are leveling up, who's to say that you're the teacher that is going with them to the next grade? Does that make sense? Miss Files fell off too. Most elegant, well, you better drop your question, Pookie, because I'm about to come up off his internet. Great analogy, makes sense. This guy named Jack, he's single. Should have asked about him instead, but well, I'm about to answer Most Elegant's question. So ask your question. Make sure it's yes or no for him. Will someone new come into Most Elegant's life? I have a yes, and I knew that was the answer. I think you needed to ask that question, yes or no, with a timeline attached to it. Because yes, you already knew someone was coming into your life, but the timing is the real concern for you. But I'm going to go ahead and go a little extra for you and say that the timing is absolutely in divine timing, but it requires you to go within. Cosmo. But it does require you to go within and to see your own true reflection, become clear. Like, what I'm saying, the sunflower, it reflects, like when the sun goes down, the sunflower looks to the other sunflower. So there is a need to look to yourself. There is a need to see yourself in external situations before you can fully walk into something new. I'm doing too fucking much. I am doing too fucking much. Don't answer another. I'm not answering. Kristen just said it's very rough. That's the end. If a question is not put in my chat before that, I am not answering it. Well, other than Miss Falls. You love Cosmo's cameos? Yes, he's definitely going to make his appearance. What's up, Dia? Some, because your name is leaving me again. Some wants to know, is new love coming soon for Some. Samir. Is new love coming for Samir sometime soon? Is new love coming soon for Samir? Is new love coming soon for Samir? Ooh, I have a no, but it says in the formative stages, something is too immature. So I have no, and it is because you yourself are in a formative stage. And union in this development would be detrimental to your development. So as soon as you get through this formative stage, then I feel like that would change to a yes. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. Yes, once again, and it's the sunflower card. It is rough out here, Pooh. You ain't never lied. Dia, I would have loved to answer your question, except it's for yes or no questions, honey. And that's not a yes or no question. I'm used to some now. It's resonating. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to get it together sooner or later. I promise you. It's just y'all, I be channeling and I swear my logic, like that shit disappears when I be channeling. But Dia, because I do love your energy, please reword your question to a yes or no because I'm about to answer Miss Fall's question. Does Jack see you as a person of interest? Does Jack see Miss Falls as a, oh, I'm looking at 2 geese. Actually 4, but they're flying in sets of 2. Let me see, Spirit. Does Jack see Miss Falls as a person of interest? I have a yes. Reflections are true. Trust what you see. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. Most elegant. Jeets got to go, y'all. Good talk. Talk to you later, Jersey. Love you. Y'all, this dispensary weed is my new thing. I was scared to smoke, but it's dispensary, not street. A lot safer. You got the game twisted. Miss Falls, dispensaries have it in bulk, so it's got to sit there longer. So don't necessarily believe that. Street dealers been doing this shit for years. You probably got you one that was kind of like moving and grooving, trying to come back on a come up. But some of them street dealers, they that's how they put their food on the table. But let me mind my motherfucking business. Miss Falls, I'm going to guess, yes, he is interested in you. Yes, he is. Spirit is forcing transformation. Absolutely. Can I still ask? Absolutely, baby. No choice but up. That's right. Will this Capricorn reach out soon? Will the Capricorn in Dia's life reach out soon? Yes, I actually have a yes. Wisdom supports you. Roots go deep. But I have to be honest, I don't think it's going to have the outcome that you are hoping for. But yes. All right, y'all. I think I've held up my end of the deal and answered all of the questions that I said that I would answer. I absolutely love you all. And once again, this has been a beautiful live. I love this one for real. I don't know what makes me feel so fulfilled with this live, but I feel fulfilled. So if you're so welcome, beautiful. So if you came in on the end of this, make sure you go back. I'll get those timestamps up in just a moment. Okay. See, Key, that's why I love you. You be getting my ass right together. Should have been my mom. You so silly. You so silly. Everyone have an amazing day. Members, I will see y'all in just a little bit. Okay. I love you.